Hey everyone, welcome back. So today topic is salient features of the Indian Constitution. The term salient means important or distinctive characteristics. If someone asks you what makes the Indian Constitution unique, your answer lies in these features. So we will go by one. There are 12 of such features are there for our Constitution. The number one is lengthiest written Constitution. The first feature, why the Indian Constitution is the lengthiest? Because India is a very vast and diverse country with multiple religions, languages, social structures, administrative complexities. So the framers included detailed provisions on relations, fundamental rights, emergency, elections, judiciary, and even the administrative details also they have mentioned. So unlike the US Constitution, which is a brief, the Indian Constitution is very detailed. So this is the lengthiest written constitution. The next one is next feature is it is drawn from the various sources. The second feature, it is our constitution is borrowed from the many countries. The framers did not blindly copy. They have carefully studied other constitutions and adopted what suited India best. Examples. You should note down this example. These are like very important examples. The parliamentary system from the UK they have adopted, and fundamental rights from the USA, directive principles from the Ireland, and federal system from the Canada, and emergency provisions inspired partly by the Germany. So Indian constitution is a blend of global best practices adopted to Indian conditions. Next feature is federal system with unitary bias. India is described as a union of states. There are features of federalism, like it is a written constitution, it has division of powers, and independent judiciary and bicameral legislature, but it also has a strong unitary features. It has a strong center, single constitution, single citizenship, emergency provisions, and parliament can alter state boundaries also. So India is neither purely federal nor purely unitary. It is a quasi-federal. Next is a parliamentary form of government. India adopted the parliamentary system. Here, the president is the nominal head, prime minister is the real executive. The council of ministers is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. The government survives only if it has the majority support. It ensures the accountability of the government. Next is integrated and independent judiciary. India has a single integrated judicial system. At the top, Supreme Court, then High Court, and then subordinate courts. Judiciary is independent. Judges have the security of tenure. Removal is difficult, and salary also cannot be reduced. Judiciary can strike down unconditional laws. This is called the judicial review. Next is fundamental rights. Part 3 guarantees the fundamental rights. Part 3 of the Constitution. This protects citizens from arbitrary state action. Okay. Examples: right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and constitutional remedies. These rights are enforceable in the court. Next, directive principles of state policy. These are the guidelines to the government. They are not enforceable in court, but they aim at social and economic democracy. Examples: equal pay for equal work, promotion of education, public health, welfare state. They reflect the idea of just society. Okay. Next is fundamental duties. It is later on added by 42nd Amendment. Citizens also have duties like respect constitution, protect the sovereignty, safeguard public property, promote harmony like that. So constitution balances rights with responsibilities. Next is secular state. India has no state religion. State treats all religions equally, and freedom of religion is guaranteed, but religion cannot override constitutional values. Next is universal adult franchise. Every citizen above 18 years has right to vote, regardless of caste, religion, gender, education, and property. This shows deep commitment to democracy. Next, 11th feature is single citizenship. Unlike USA, which has a dual citizenship, India has only single citizenship. A person is a citizen of India, not separately citizen of state. This promotes the national unity. Okay. Next is emergency provisions. Constitution provides for emergencies, national emergency, state emergency, like a president's rule and financial emergency. During emergency, center becomes very powerful. This again shows unitary tilt. So if we summarize, Indian constitution is detailed, borrowed at original, federal but strong center, democratic, secular, rights based and welfare oriented. It is a balance between the stability and flexibility, unity and diversity, and rights and duties. So that's all for today. So next up, next in next class we will study about the in-depth federal features and unitary features of the constitution for better understanding. Okay, thank you so much for coming to the class. Bye bye. Please subscribe.